Hey folks, welcome back. Tonight we're playing Myth the Wind Age. Let's get started. We'll start with the group that's in Thar-Anos. Mira, you step carefully over the body of the poisonous worm thing in the hallway, joining Hilaris near the well, moving your pog slightly over here.
Okay, thank you.
The two of you peer cautiously down the shaft, but see nothing other than the glistening dark streaks where two more of the things were slithering along the wall earlier. There's a kind of... Yep.
I boarded that up.
Oh, you did? Okay, my bad. So somewhere below, you're right. You did. You did, and I totally forgot. So, all that's happening, the dark streaks are not visible because they're underneath the boards. There's this kind of crunching, gurgling sound going from somewhere beneath the boarded up whole well down below.
Okay.
Looking up from the well, you notice something strange. On the southeast wall of the room, there's a shallow vertical groove on the wall just above eye level, like the one you saw in the janitor storage room. There's no evidence of a chemical spill, though. You probably wouldn't have noticed it at all if you hadn't seen the other one. So if you look carefully on the map, the groove is actually visible on the map. It is this thing.
Yeah.
See that? Okay. What do you do?
I am going to let me see. What would I roll if I want to roll discern realities for her?
So it'd be your wisdom, which would be +1.
Okay. Roll 2d6?
Yep.
+1. Fine. Be that way.
But
I'm yelling at myself. 9.
okay. So you get one question from the list. What happened here recently? What's about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What is useful or valuable to me? Who's really in control here? Or what here is not what it appears to be?
What here will be useful for me?
Okay. So you go up on a say, and you're like examining this groove thing. You're kind of like it's above eye level, so you're kind of like it's above eye level, so you're kind of like standing up on tiptoe, like feeling along the indentation to try to figure out what the deal with it is. Right. And you feel there's a section of like there's sort of like a shallow indentation within the groove. Where you can kind of like press your fingers in. It's like just like the right size for your hand.
I push the buttons.
You push the buttons, and the wall swings open. Reveal that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I look at Hilaris and I go, I push the buttons.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. There's a door.
You're a character like a queen or something, or
Hilaris seems less thrilled than he might be otherwise.
Well, I just fought 2 enormous slug creatures that came up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sticking her hands in holes.
Yes. And I said, I didn't get hurt. As I follow him into the room.
Didn't get hurt.
So you open this on the other side of the room here. There's another small stone room with a fountain. Before you guys get to opening that door, I'm gonna get to a cutscene. So imagine, this is the old style kind of pseudo noir animated cartoon, cutscene from a video game that came out in the 90s.
It's like antiqued or septic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
okay.
A crossbow is propped up against an intricately carved stone wall in the halls of Thar-Anos. The hallway crackles and smokes with hazy torchlight, making the bolt that's already loaded in the crossbow gleam. The owner of the crossbow, a young Legion archer, leans against a stone wall in the halls of Thar-Anos as he fumbles in his pack. The older Legionnaire next to him lowers his crossbow slightly and looks over to see what his partner is doing with a scowl. Hey, Sebne, we're on duty. Look sharp. I'll just be a minute. The young soldier fishes out a pipe and sticks it between his teeth. Takes out a little jar of tobacco, shakes some of it into the pipe bowl, pulls out a flint and tinder. He grunts as the other archer jabs him in the ribs with the toe of his boot, but persists what he's doing, pulling out flint and tinder. There's a bluish glow in the background, the humming sound of the world not activating as he strikes the flint. There's a brief spark, then the whole scene suddenly goes dark. We hear the voice of another Legionnaire in the darkness. What the hell was that? Someone get a torch lit. Shuffling sounds follow. Then there's a scraping sound of metal on stone. Did you hear that? I thought I heard. There's a wet sound and a blood-curdling scream. Ah! What happened? There's something in here. Fall back! Fall back! Another. Ah! Watch out! There's a clang of metal ringing on metal. The sounds of a scuffle. Burn you! Die, you bastard! We hear the hammering and scraping of steel on steel. More wet sounds. The clack of a crossbow going off and striking metal. More shouts and screams. Frantic booted footsteps on stone, fading away into the distance. The blackness slides away slowly like a curtain being lifted, the edges roiling like black metallic ink. We see the pipe on the floor of the hallway, still glowing, with Semne's bloodied body laying beside it. Shouts echo in the distance. Blood trickles along the floor. Chip, you hear the screams from down the hall and turn to look by reflex. You're in the hallway, just over from the room where the world knot is. There's a sudden flare of torchlight as a Legion warrior appears, staggering into the intersection to your left, following the right wall with a gloved hand as he turns the corner. It's Finn, one of the three guys who you fought with earlier against the Ash Fiends when you were in Lankerfan before you took the portal. Okay. People around you crowd in, all staring at the lone soldier. And he shouts, "Run!" An anxious murmur goes through the crowd, and then a shadow spills out into the hallway intersection behind him. Like the room slowly darkens, and this inky blackness starts roiling out into the corridor. Hold on a sec. There you go. Chip, you should be able to see that now.
To the right? I mean,
to your left.
I just see Finn to my... Oh, I see Finn, but I don't see... All right, so I'm going to...
You don't see this darkness?
Okay, so it would not be us right now.
No.
I see stuff to the right, and I see stuff down here, but I just see Finn. Okay. So let's just say I'm here, so you can describe it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you see this roiling blackness steeps into the hallway, and people start backing up hastily, pushing and shoving in the crowded hallway to escape the creeping darkness. You see Lady Veilthorn beside you starts kind of like backpedaling down the hall towards the junction to the east here. What do you do?
I'm going to declare invocation against the darkness.
What
to say, may the lava wasp God send you back.
Okay. What is
what that is? It's a divine. Who's in front? Is there one of these guys here? These like Finn and these other whatever.
So you can't see anything right now in that space. You just see the whole room is just black.
All right, so I'm doing a. All right, hold on, just I'm gonna read this thing here quick.
You know that those guys were in there because you saw them. You were in that room just a little while ago, and you were like greeted by these guys when you came through the portal.
Man, who's back there? What do I know the name of one of the guys?
You know Finn. He's the guy that just came running out of the darkness.
Was there any of these other ones?
He says, "I don't know. There's something. It's killing people. We got to get everyone out. We got to get everyone away."
Okay. Okay. So invocation. So I'm gonna roll invocation. I don't think I have it all copied over here. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. Can you paste the full text of your ability?
Did it come out?
Okay.
Properly?
You call your deity's aid at a time of need. Choose a blessing. Invocation manipulates the realm your deity controls. Invocation commands something your deity represents. Invocation, what is your deity is the wasp.
The wasp,
invocation.
Fire wasp.
Okay.
Okay.
Your invocation rebukes or repels your deity's enemies. Okay, so I'm gonna say you have.
Of course, it's a fire wasp.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 12. So I'm rebuking the darkness.
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna say you've got this sort of narrow cone of like cylinder of flame around you, like where the fire wasp's power is, because its power is pretty localized to where it is, but it's hovering beside you there.
I send I send the wasp forward, and it just flares as like a massive beam of light, revealing the darkness.
Okay, yeah. So, you see. So looking into the darkness, then you see. These statues, the ones that you saw when you came through the portal, have started to move. So you see, first of all, there's this hallway full of bodies, right? There's 7, 8 dead legionnaires there. Actually, sorry, these guys are gone. I'm going to say those two got away, so they're further down the hallway somewhere. There's like, what is that, 6 or 7 dead legionnaires there on the floor, and there's this roiling mass of shadow at the center of it that your wasp's flame can't penetrate because the power of the localized power of your deity doesn't countermand the power of the shards of weird, which this is
revealed, right?
Yes, yeah, so you see where this thing is, and you see that there's also these, on either side of it, these statues have begun to move, and they're like clanking slowly down the corridor towards you as the darkness kind of like roils around them. One of them goes to take a swing at the wasp. What do you do?
I draw them back and tell everyone to run.
Okay, which way? Go ahead and move your power. Which way you're running?
All right, we're going this way. So
Okay,
there was nothing down here, right? That we remember. Where's our exit that we're looking towards?
I'm not sure which way is this way. Okay.
So I mean, is our exit this way?
You guys haven't figured that out yet. This hallway normally goes to the exit. Hilarious told you, but the hallway is blocked off by rubble at the east end.
So I guess I'm gonna try to keep them in sight, sort of.
Rubble.
Without, and I don't know if this guy's alive, but I'll drag him with me.
Okay. You can have him give me roll a d2. See if he somehow lived through this, because he wasn't really a target of these guys initially. They were busy fighting the Legion.
High or low or something.
Yeah. Call high or low and roll d4.
It's high. So.
Okay. So I guess he's alive then. Okay, let's see. This person's name is
Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out,
this is Carhall. Or no, sorry, this is yeah. So let's see, you guys can see that. Okay, so you drag Carhall to safety. And he's like, "Oh, what happened? Oh, thank you." And he like hauls on your shoulders and like pulls himself to his feet, and he starts like staggering this way. Are you gonna follow him?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to, but I'm keeping in the back so that the light is gonna keep revealing that darkness, dude. So
okay,
I can't repulse them, but at least we can see it.
Well, so these things are gonna kill your wasp thing if it stays where it's at.
No, he's with me, except he's like,
okay, so
I'm withdrawing with him.
Okay, so it's revealing the area that's around you then, not necessarily where the creature is. Okay, fair enough.
Like here, but it's not covered in darkness.
Okay,
you can see the darkness.
Right. Let's give you an aura to indicate where that is. I'm going to say it's 20 feet.
Okay.
There you go. So actually, that's probably a bit too big.
Near.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's near. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So with this area where the yellow
it would only be 5 feet. That'd be like less than a torch.
Well, it's less than a torch, except that this aura completely covers up torchlight. So, yeah. So these guys, the people are fleeing, heading down this way. There's kind of a moment of confusion of people in the hallway here. Let's see. Hyder, Sean, you both hear the screams coming from down the hallway. You guys are in this intersection here. The screams are coming from this way, and people start shoving through the hallway, moving past you here. You see Lady Velthorn coming through here. And you hear Legion soldiers shouting, "Move, move, move, this way." What do you do? This is, I guess we don't have Hyder's player right now. We should have win page.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're Sean in the hallway here. People are shoving past you, like fleeing from something, and they're screaming in the next hall. What do you do?
Ride the wave.
Okay. So you push your way through the crowd going upstream here. And you're out here now. And you see this Chips has got this this light that's this sort of eerie, like molten reddish glow that's emanating from this flying creature over his head, which is kind of gnarly and like bony, stony looking wasp thing. And there's this darkness that roils at the edges of it, and you see one of these guys step into the hallway, and then another one shortly follows it, and they're moving towards Chip. What do you do?
Exclaim this person is crazy.
I mean, accurate.
Okay, fair enough. So Chip, what's your move here? These guys are coming at you. Hello?
Hello?
Don't everybody do stuff at once?
Did you call for Chip? Joe, Chip's backing up.
Yeah, okay. Go you move your fog.
We're staying back here.
Yeah, so these guys move very slowly, so it's real easy to avoid them as long as you know where you're going and you have room to run. And the shadow creature follows them.
Can I do let's say discern realities, I guess?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, holy shit. What did I get? Well, 5, 6, and 2. Oh, wow.
Nice.
All right, so what's controlling these statues?
Okay, so the statues are animated by necromancy. I don't know if you have any particular insight into whose necromancy it is, or you can pretty much surmise that it's going to be one of the fallen lords, possibly Majoran, or it could be somebody else.
Do I think what this is? Because there's fallen lords on our world. I mean, one's in control of it, right?
Yeah. So this is definitely being, if not, yeah, from the way that it's moving in sync with these things, you think that it's being controlled by one of the fallen lords.
Okay. But I think this is a separate, this seems to be behind them like it. So, anyways, that was my action. So I think that...
Okay, so you have two more questions if you want it.
This guy's in control.
What's that?
Is this thing in control?
No, you think it's been given orders and it's executing those orders. It seems like there's kind of a spark of intelligence, but it moves in this like mechanical way, kind of like it's very methodical. It's not like watching a goal rush at you, for example.
These things.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be, there's no visible direction. They seem to all just move in concert.
And then let's see, what was the other thing? If I do discern realities, what was what here is... Oh, so who's really in control here is basically a fallen lord or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess from the circumstances, you know that it was, I'm going to say you intuit that it was Majoran.
What here is not what it appears to be.
Okay, so you kind of have the idea that this the shadow at the core of this, actually, so there's a couple things going on here. So these statues here, they are animated suits of armor. You kind of like look through one of the visors and you see that there's no one and nothing inside. There's no body. There's no, it's just an empty suit of armor. Basically, it's like a golem. The darkness that's at the core of this, your light doesn't penetrate it. And it seems that it should, whatever this magic is, it's something that's stronger than the power of the wasp deity, which probably means that it's directly tied to the power of Nyx.
Well, at least he's an enemy. Okay. Should I do a volley to shoot the thing in the center?
I'm going to say you can't because you can't see it.
Honey, come here. Come here.
I know it's in there somewhere.
Right.
Do we have anything that can disrupt the darkness? My wasp isn't strong enough.
Continue. You feel free to continue moving as this thing moves forward. I'm gonna keep slowly moving it.
Narga accidentally fell, and I was making sure he was okay.
Okay, that's important. Okay, so
if I do anathema, which can stop possession, can I knock out one of these not disable one of these suits?
Yeah, I guess they could qualify as being possessed. I'd say you probably have to have the wasp touch it, but you could manage it.
Yeah, as part of the command we'll test it on one of these things. So I'm going to do which is it's basically a volley. So
well, it's not going to be a volley because you're going to have to send in your creature.
He's part of it. I use the same number for.
Okay, it's just the same dice roll. Okay, got it.
Yeah, same dice roll.
Okay, so the wasp moves in. It disables it disenchants one of these things. Two of them, by the way, you can't. I should have put these on the GM layer actually. You figure out from the sound that there's 4 of them, but you can't see 2 of them, the 2 that are behind the shadow thing because of the darkness. But you know that there's more of them in the shadow. But you disenchant this one and it falls to pieces. And then this one steps forward and takes a swing at the wasp. What do you do?
So I guess dodge, right?
Okay, so that would be remind me what the wasp's stats are.
An animal companion. It's just an animal companion.
Yeah, but
it's 2/2/2.
Doesn't have like cunning and instinct and something else?
It does. They're pretty much 2s. Let me take a look here. That's under animal companion. I gotta get certain realities down. All right, that is my animal companion. It is ferocity 2, cunning 2, 1 armor, and instinct 2.
Okay, so I guess this would be a cunning roll for your creature.
That's just +2, which is the same as my wisdom. All right.
Yeah.
A 9.
Okay. Let's see. You got a hard choice. I'm gonna say that this suit of armor thing has kind of figured out that your wasp is messing with the shadow creature. You see the shadow creature points at the wasp thing, and this thing starts more actively, where it was kind of just shambling forward before and like swinging at whatever is near it. Now it's like actively pursuing the wasp. So you can you disenchant the one, you get away, you get out of reach. But if the wasp comes in again, it's liable to get hit by this guy.
All right.
Okay, and then
so that's like put myself in danger. So I go to support the wasp.
Okay. So you're gonna charge this guy then,
right? Yeah, and I guess that's what hack and slash.
Yeah.
Or defend. No, defend. No, it's defend.
Okay, you can defend. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So I'll let you choose. Is he gonna hit you, or is he gonna?
Am I still sick?
Yeah, because you guys haven't rested.
I guess.
Well, actually, I'm gonna say
I'm taking the hit.
You guys have been wandering around here for like a good hour, so I'm gonna say you're probably feeling better by this point, actually, because it was just the Ash Fiend effect, right?
I'm getting that XP taking damage.
Yeah. So it's wielding this big old axe that comes down on you. Okay, you take 5 damage minus your armor as this thing hacks at you with the axe. So. What's up?
I take 4.
Okay. Yeah, so this thing hits you. I'm going to say the axe comes down on your shoulder. And what kind of like weapons? You got your I can't remember the name of that spike club thing. And right. I'm
not hot to look about that.
Okay, I'm going to say it gets
Aztec weapon.
Okay, I'm going to say it gets your offhand. It sort of damages one of the muscles in your left arm, making it harder to move. Because you kind of raise your arm to reflexively to block it.
Weak.
No, I'm not inflicting a debility. It's just that narratively, you can't use your left arm readily. You're gonna have to put in extra effort if you want to do something left-handed.
Okay.
Okay. So this thing comes at you. The shadow creature its tendrils start to kind of close around you, and they're like roiling, kept back by the wasp's aura, but it's like sort of like flailing at your shield of light, trying its best to get in. You see another one of these guys step out of the darkness as you're tangled with the first one, staggering from the blow, and it comes at you. What do you do?
I'm getting out of there.
Okay.
I gave an extra round to people to flee, so.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So let me move all these guys down a little bit.
I don't know how far we move.
Okay, I'm going to say actually Finn is going to come back in when he sees that there's something he can actually hit with his sword. He's going to come back in and fight with you. Well, if you back off, he's going to back off too.
No. Well, we'll back off together midway.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So I'm going to say, I'm not going to make you roll to withdraw because he's going to kind of cover your retreat. He actually comes and like blocks the axe with his shield so you can get back. And then Angus and Megan and this other guy come running over, and the intersection is suddenly very crowded as people are pushing past, and the legionnaires are kind of like pushing people out of the intersection. Lady Veilthorn gets pushed. This person gets pushed by, and Sean, one of them goes to grab you and push you out of the way. What do you do?
I fight back, kicking and screaming.
Okay, give me Defy Danger, Strength, or Dex if you want to avoid being pushed.
That's 2d6, right?
Yep, just straight flat 2d6. Oh, I forgot to mention the folks that are on this side in Tharanos that are playing NPCs. You can also make a character if you want to.
Listen, I'm Mira. I'm fine.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I need to do right now.
So it
Kicking and screaming did not yield good results.
Okay. You kick and scream. I'm gonna say the guard, like they decided to just push past you. The guard's like, fine, it's your funeral. And they just shove by. I'm gonna say you drop something as they're pushing past you and you don't notice it at the time. What do you drop? Their character doesn't really have like an inventory. Give me some kind of like a useful, important item.
A very important ring.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna write that down. Very important ring. We'll find out what that ring does later. Okay, let's flip back to the other group for a minute. Mira and Hilaris, you guys get into this room with the fountain. What do you do?
First thing I do is like sniff the water to see if it's drinkable, and if it is, I drink some.
Okay, it is most definitely not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's kind of you lean over it, and it's kind of like it doesn't look super murky, but there's definitely kind of like a smell to it. You probably have enough like survival chops to realize that the water's not circulating. It's kind of like been stagnant for 1,000 years or whatever, and stuff's going to be growing in it. You can see like algae at the bottom of the fountain and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, never mind. So is the only thing in here this fountain and another door?
Yeah.
Then I'll just come over and try the door.
Okay, go ahead. Open.
I will. Would I have a song that purifies the water?
Sure, why not? Give me a wisdom roll for that.
Wisdom roll, okay. Eight.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna say that your song that you have is like a ritual, kind of like the Han Moon ritual. It's gonna take a couple minutes for you to do that, but once you do that, you'll be able to purify the water. Once you're able to set aside the time for that, and then the folks down here will have a source of potable water, which is no small thing since there's no food or supplies or anything down here.
Right.
Yeah. So you can start. Are you gonna start that now, or are you guys gonna explore first? So Hilaris, you peek through the door, it looks like.
Do the fountain first.
I'll do the fountain. Yeah,
I did.
let's do this.
Okay, so you crack open the door. What you see on the other side, there's this. I think I have an actual proper description of the creature. Give me 1 second. or sorry, with the statue. Let's see.
Good job.
You see in the center of this room, standing on a pedestal, is a stone statue depicting a monstrous winged creature. Statue is facing directly toward the north door, its head tilted upward slightly, its stone talons curled down over the edge of the pedestal. It's motionless when you open the door.
It looks creepy.
It does look pretty creepy, as gargoyles tend to do.
I'm gonna come in and just have a closer look at it.
Okay, are you waiting?
Once I
God,
realize
it's
it's
alive.
just a statue.
It's alive!
Are you waiting until Mira finishes her song, or are you gonna come forward right away and look while she's doing that?
Since I think it's a statue, I'm gonna let her do her song while I just have a look.
Okay, so you fly up. You can see that there's inscriptions in the language of light, which is sort of like the Kaliak language of magic, that are adorning the statue itself. So you can tell that it's got some kind of magical properties, and it has sort of an aura as you get close to it. You can tell that there's something to it, that it's been touched by the power of weird. But it doesn't move or react or do anything. There's no effect that goes off when you approach it. What do you do?
Can I read the runes? Like, not out loud, but am I able to read them?
Honestly, that would be a spell lore. I memorized explosive rune. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to try to read this and be like, no.
Yeah, so you cannot read the runes. I'm going to say this is not your native. You're obviously native Kaliak speaker, but this is not written in Kaliak. It's a different language, sort of like, there's like Quenya and Sindarin, the different Elven languages. This is like a different sub language of the Kaliak.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna have a look around the room and see that there's another door.
Okay, yeah, you see the other door.
And I'm going to gently peek through that one.
All right. As soon as you start to move the door, this thing, of course, unfurls its wings, and it looms over you and starts to move toward you. What do you do? There's this kind of great creaking sound as its stone joints move. Shut. Okay. You slam the door shut. It's still coming towards you. What do you do?
Good job.
I put my hands up like I'm talking to a dog, and I'm like, "Good boy. It's okay. I'm not here to steal anything. You can sit down."
Yeah, you know what? Give me a charisma check for that, or a parlay, actually.
A parlay.
Okay. So it says, don't. You can tell from its body language, even though you don't speak the same language that it does, because it doesn't really have a language. That it's like, don't go through that door. So if you promise not to go through that door, then it won't try to murder you.
Okay, I'm gonna go through this door.
Okay.
See, I'm not going through that door.
Creature settles back on its pedestal with a ominous creak.
I'm gonna be like, Mira, we're not going through there.
I'm not paying attention. I'm just like do 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 on my little harpy thing. Do 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 do. I wasn't planning on it. Do 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 do.
Right. Yeah. So as Mira, I would say, as Mira, as you get through this, as you wind up the song, Hilarious, you sort of faintly think you hear a commotion coming from elsewhere in the complex from this direction.
I sigh because, of course, there's something else going on.
You also see that Saray, who you led back into the main who you led back into the main area a couple minutes ago, is hanging out again, watching you guys. She's just like curiously staring at you.
I when Mira is done cleansing the water, I fill my water skin and shove it in my bag, and then I'm like, we better go find out what's going on.
Okay, so you guys,
Okay.
all right, flipping back to the other group. Chip, these things are just going to keep coming. Where are you headed? Give me some kind of like navigate me down these corridors to wherever it is that you think you're going to go. Or you can go back and fight them again, whatever. What's that?
Well, when I get the group of people here, so Finn, I don't know if he's injured or something.
He was afflicted by one of the ash fiends. So I guess if you're rested enough, he's probably fine now too, because they did take some R&R there.
Call out to the stone wasp to give him aid.
Okay.
So I guess it would relieve like a condition, or maybe heal him some or something, because he's an NPC, so I don't even know.
Okay.
But it'll do something.
Got 2 of the following effects. Go ahead and
if it's a 10, so I got 11. I don't need to demand. Let's see what they're healed.
Okay.
Next, they will, if they are defying danger, an enemy facing is briefly driven back, and the other one is he's healed for some hit points, which we're not keeping track of, so he'll see a little bit.
Okay, so you ward him you have the wasp follow him basically against these things, and he's kind of all right. Yeah, so these guys are all piling in. There's not enough room in the corridor for them all to fight side by side, but Finn and Angus are in front here, just kind of tanking these things with their shields. And the shadow creature, something about the power of your ward makes it draw away from the wasp. What's the next move?
That's good to know. We'll help them defeat one of these things, I guess. So if they engage, well, I know that if these guys engage one, he'll try to disable one of them, again.
Okay. Yeah, so these.
I'm going to try another depossess.
Okay, so they're gonna keep fighting. They're gonna be fighting for a minute.
Once they're entangled,
right?
Right. I'm going to be protecting them and trying to disable. So I'm going to try to do another.
Okay. Yes.
Basically.
So actually, I should make you choose. Actually, do you want to drive back the shadow creature? Or do you want to drive back the Stygian knights?
I want to keep the shadow creature away.
Okay, so you keep the shadow creature at bay.
Unless they can't do anything against the knight. Seem to have any effect on the.
They're hacking away at the Stygian knights. They seem to be quite sturdy, but they don't respond much to the blade, so it's hard to tell if they're doing damage. But you see that one of them manages to like get the like an elbow pad to fall off of one of them as they're just like beating on it repeatedly. So they can be damaged.
Right. So, but that's going to take too long, so we're just going to slowly retreat back.
Okay. So go ahead, keep retreating.
Keeping the thing away. So let's do it.
Megan is coordinating your retreat. She says, "Fall back." And she grabs one of the other guys behind you here, and she says, Go find the sergeant if he's still alive." Yes, ma'am. And he goes running off. He's gonna run down this corridor. And the guy behind Megan is saying to you as you guys are withdrawing, "We're running out of room here. Any ideas?"
Well, if these knights will protect me, I will disable these creatures.
Okay.
But it's hard to do both the shadow and them. So let's get rid of that. So let's just do a roll as we're backing up or whatever. Is it Divine Ward or I think it was?
Okay. If you think you can destroy them, we'll keep the knights at bay long enough for you to do it. Just tell us when.
All right. Now, as
Okay.
the stone wasp
All right.
along with an arrow strikes it.
Okay, hilarious, Mira. You guys are coming up through the market here, and people are like running past you. And you hear Chip and the carter up ahead shouting, "Now, now!" What do you do?
Well, the first thing I do is I fly by, I grab another Bastric statue because I dropped my one and shove it to the back as I fly
Perfect.
over the heads of all these people.
Okay, you fly over everybody. Yeah, go ahead. You guys can keep moving your pogs
What the
up.
hell's going on over here?
So hilarious. You see the creeping shadow and all that, and the fire keeping it at bay. You see that there's these huge hulking animated suits of armor that you actually recognize from. They were like, you were like, these things were there the whole time because you saw them around the portal when you arrived, and they were just standing there. And suddenly they've decided to come to life and start murdering people. So you see them tangling with the Legion, fighting as the Chip's power holds back the shadow.
Shoot a bolt of him, and then Chip goes, "Go, go, go! Fight, fire now!" And a bolt of energy and the wasps, they combine and they knock one out.
Nice. Okay. Is that that's your
11, so that's
anathema move? Okay.
Possession. To
Am I in the right area?
possession.
They're
all like
yeah.
They're all corners.
Yeah, the fighting is there. Another one, as soon as that one falls, another one shambles out of the darkness to replace it.
How many are there?
Is there a way
Is anyone know
that
where exit is?
can I play a song to disenchant them?
Yeah, you can try. If the power of the deity can do that, I don't see why the Hanmoon couldn't. Go for it. Yes. Okay, so you disenchant one of them. It takes about a minute, I'm gonna say, for this song to be effective. One of these things gets a good swing on Angus, and Angus cries out. He is wounded. Let me give some kind of status thing here. Okay, so Angus is wounded. And Finn, it says fall back, switch with Finn, and then Finn, Angus falls back. Finn moves up. Sean, you're caught like right in the midst of this melee with them shoving past you back and forth. I'm gonna say you have some kind of magic item that's gonna help you against these guys. What is it? Like a potion or like a small I don't know, what do you got? You're a magic shop owner. You got something over your sleeve.
The very hilarious magic smoke bomb that is a potion that makes fog.
Okay, so you're gonna throw a potion of fog down into the melee here.
Yes.
Okay, where you want it to land?
Yeet.
For maximum effort, it's gonna be, say, right there.
You throwing it at the civilians?
Yes, to obscure them.
Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah.
Obscure.
I'm gonna say you do it. No roll required. There's a cloud of smoke now filling this hallway. There's some confused shouting. But you see that this legionnaire over here starts like pushing people and propelling them down the hallway, and they start. There's a bunch of shuffling as people down in the next hallway start like exploring the corridors, frantically looking for a way out or a safe place where they can put people. They end up sticking a bunch of people in the marketplace area for the moment, since that's out of the direct line of the fighting. And some of the legionnaires are hanging out with them to watch their backs. I'm just moving some people around here. Give me 1 second. Okay, go for it. Okay, so these guys are fighting. I guess falls back because he's wounded. Finn moves in to take his place. They manage to, I'm going to say, take a hand off of this guy with their repeated hacking. Chip, Mira, Sean, what are you guys doing? And Hilaris.
I am literally just I'm playing songs in order to boost
Did the disenchant work? That's what she was doing
it
before.
did for one of them.
Yeah, so you guys destroyed a second one with the disenchant, yes. They hold it back long enough for the song to destroy it.
Yeah.
This would be the third one.
Correct.
Oh,
My
look
first
at the
one,
baby
I destroyed it way
boy.
over here.
One
Then I
moment.
just destroyed this one previous. Then her song was played after mine to work on one of these two.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Okay, I messed up there. So there should be a third one. Okay, so you guys are fighting this one now.
All right, so
I would like to heal
going.
Angus.
You'd like to what? Sorry, Hilarious.
Heal Angus.
Okay, go for it. Give me the lay on hands. Okay, you heal at D8 damage. So Angus is fully healed. He doesn't have that many hit points to begin with. He's back in action, I'm going to say. Actually, you could roll the D8. We'll see if you roll a 1. He might still be wounded. Okay, yeah, he's back in action. He had this... basically, I'm going to say his arm was broken, actually, his shield arm, from blocking the axe of this thing repeatedly. So you secure the wound for a minute and touch it, and the bones knit back together under the power of your deity, or your ancestors, rather. And he's ready to get back in the fighting, but the corridor is only 2 wide. What are you guys doing?
I'm
Is there
going.
anybody else who needs healing?
Some are beat up. I think Finn I healed. So I'm going to try to exercise on my thing, the last guy here. So here it is. Wow, I'm getting really successful with these. So
Yeah, seriously.
Okay. Yeah, so
this is dismantle anathema.
Okay, yeah. You dismantle the last one. The soldiers hold it. The soldiers, Megan's like, hold him down, and she grabs one of his arms, and Finn grabs the other one, and they struggle for a minute as the wasp comes in and stings this thing, and it falls apart, and all the armor pieces clatter on the floor.
And Megan falls on her butt, going, "Oh shit! What? That fell apart."
The shadow creature starts to move back down the corridor, and Megan's like, "Advance!" And Megan and Finn start moving forward with Angus taking up the rear. As you guys advance, you guys hear the distinctive of the world not activating again.
Where is the world not? It's down here somewhere.
Yes, that's exactly where it is. Yep.
Do not appear to be able to move my token.
Broke it.
Okay, 1 second. Let me address that. I think I might have stuck you inside a wall or something. Try now.
Yeah, there we go.
I
There you
mean,
go.
you're tiny enough.
I probably dragged you by accident while I was trying to move one of the NPCs because everything's on top of everything else over there. In fact, I'm going to move the armor guys out of the hallway just so it's easier to move our box. Just remember they're still there.
I look at Hilaris. Hilaris, isn't this? Is this your home?
It used to be, yeah.
Where's the goddamn exit?
I showed you where the exit is, but it's blocked.
Oh crap! Where is it? This thing here?
No, it was like way over.
You hear something coming down the hall.
So down this way. Where's the exit? Was supposed to
No,
be?
is it like dragging the freaking thing like the pyramid head?
Yeah, there's definitely an element of dragging going on there.
Ugh!
Where can we save these people?
Well, we can go south, but there's a doorway we can't get through down there unless you want to fight a gargoyle.
Sure, let's fight a gargoyle. Let's go.
Okay, head south from the market.
And
Alright,
then all of a sudden, I just like kind of sit there and go, "Oh, this is going to be interesting."
Okay.
And just follow them.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are. Megan says, "We'll try to delay them here. Do what you got to do. Find us a way out of here."
All right, let's. Where was the
To be
cargo?
fair, I don't know what's through the door, but
All right, you
it's a door.
leave me to it.
Right, it's down this way.
Following. No.
Which way are we going? This way. Wow, you
South.
have a lot. Holy crap! Oh, there's
Come
people
here.
fighting. Are these
I
people actually
paused for a
fighting?
moment to pray in front of the statue for guidance.
Okay. You have some kind of move for that?
No, I think it's just him trying to get a. Are you like a?
So it's over here. So I'm
You can-
pinging.
Yeah, you can make a move for the prayer if you want to. You can even do like a quest. Yeah, be a perfect time for that.
Am I allowed to be on more than one quest? Because I still got the one from
Well, the other quest isn't active because the
stones.
Earthstone's not here.
Okay.
Okay, so state what you set out to do.
Um.
We're here.
Ooh, defend isn't bad.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say defend these people from the evils of the world, I guess.
Okay.
Whatever's coming after them right now.
Okay. And choose the 2 boons. And I think your racial abilities give you an option of an extra boon, right?
My racial is an intuitive understanding of something like a magical effect or supernatural creature.
Right. Yes, you have that option as one of your boons. Also, if you want to choose that, so choose 2 of your boons.
Okay.
I'll give you a minute to think about that as everybody's figuring out the navigation. If you guys want, you can move the rest of the way to the room.
I
Here.
think an
You wanna
unwavering
come-
sense of direction to the exit would be amazing.
Okay. Yeah. I am gonna.
That's all I like it.
Okay, so yeah, let's see. So you'll get that, assuming you make the required vows. What's your other boon?
I'll take the intuitive understanding of the shadow thing that is coming after us, I guess.
Okay.
Like what's behind it.
Awesome.
Okay. Remind me, what was the name of your ancestor again? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Bastric.
No. Actually, I guess it would be Bastric in this case, as you're praying to Bastric. I was thinking of your grandfather, but
That's Bastric.
is it? Did I? Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm sorry.
That is why I want
My bad.
the statue
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, I put that. I forgot I put the statue in there of him specifically for that reason. Don't mind me. Yeah, so you pray to Bastric, and Bastric demands, let's see, valor, and hospitality from you in exchange.
Okay. I think those are the same ones. Yeah, the same ones for the other quest.
Okay. Yep. So go ahead and make your vows.
Okay.
A-E-I-O. Oh, sorry.
That's different.
Vowel.
I vow to never suffer an evil creature to live and to always comfort those in need, no matter who they are.
Very good. Okay, and you are granted intuitive understanding of the shadow and knowledge of the exits. There are multiple. There's actually 4 exits. I'm going to mark on the map where all of them are. I'm trying to think of a way to do that I can. Okay. Let's do it this way. So zoom out so you can see the whole map.
Like a beacon?
Yeah,
Like a beacon for him?
I'm just thinking like mechanically in Roll20. How am I going to signal that?
Okay.
Okay, so if you guys zoom all the way out, I'll show you exactly where the exits are. And I will, if you want in any particular way to know which way to go, I will tell you how to get there. It isn't necessarily going to get you around any obstacles that are in your way, though. Okay, so there's one exit. That's the main stairwell that goes up into the what used to be the center of the city. Now is just the Great Void. There's another stairwell that also went up into the city that's over here. There are also two secret stairwells in the north corridor. One that is here, and one that is there. Did you see all those pings?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys know where those are now, and let me know if you need me to remind you. I can do that at any time.
There was
So-
one that was like over here, right?
There.
Here. Okay.
Oh, there's also over here is actually the Great Devoid itself. So you could actually, technically, if you wanted to like fly up and out of the Great Devoid, you could do that too. So for that, you could go for any of these hallways that open out into the Great Devoid, that are all along the edge of the crater here. But if you want to like get up somewhere where the humans who don't have flight can navigate and get away, then it's going to be one of those four that I indicated earlier. Okay, and then the other thing was intuitive understanding of the shadow creature. So Bastric, his spirit reaches across from the other side and touches yours through the power of the statue, and you see sort of the way that he sees things. And there is this sort of tapestry of light and shadow that is woven over reality. That all around you everywhere, and so there's the world was created by Weird, and Weird was shattered by Nyx. So Weird being the light and Nyx being the darkness. And the rune stones are all aspects of Weird. They're like the key sources of magic, and everything that exists in the world contains an aspect of at least one of the rune stones and at least some of the element of Nyx, which is the night. So you can see these threads of runestone magic that are woven through all of the everything that's around you here. And so you know that when you see the shadow thing again, you'll be able to tell what it's made of. But you could sort of feel it even from this distance, from the other side of that wall. There's this well of pure shadow energy that's there. It's a direct conduit to the power of Nyx. It's no mere undead creature. So whatever it was,
It's not the power of friendship.
yes, it was animated by the runestone of darkness.
Okay. You said that the runestone of light is down here somewhere. Would it be able to dispel or fight that creature?
Yes, it would definitely.
Do I know specifically where it is?
You have a sense that it's on the northwest side of the city, but you don't know exactly how to get there from here.
It wouldn't happen to be past a gargoyle, would it?
You're not sure. You don't remember there being any gargoyles on the way there when your grandfather walked you into the runestone chamber when you were younger. But it might be something you might not have noticed. You're not entirely certain.
I have no idea.
Well,
You do
I
remember
still say it was the power of friendship.
you do remember that there was a locked door that led to the runestone chamber, that you'd always have to wait a minute while your grandfather opened the door. And he had this very ornate key ring that he had to use to get into there.
well, I don't have a key ring, and I don't remember there being any rooms that we didn't check in the northwest, so I guess I said I was going to lead these guys to the door with the gargoyle, so I guess we're going to go there.
Okay, go ahead and go in there.
Wait, wasn't it over here?
It's over here where V is.
This way.
Hello.
Oh, did I miss the exit?
I think so.
What's that?
Here, I'll come back to the statue.
Okay. All right,
Come
I
this
found it.
way.
Hilarious. You do see standing
Meow.
as you're standing in the statue plaza. You see there's another one of those grooves there on the wall, like the one that Mira was messing with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on. I can't go through walls. I am going to point people to follow Mira and then try to mess with that little groove thing.
Okay.
Like, I can't believe I'm going to stick my hand in a hole.
I'll stick my hand in the hole. Okay.
All right. Door's open.
Where are you, Sean? Sean! Follow
I got
me.
lost.
Sean, you hear voices coming from down this way to the south of you.
Oh, look, another fountain.
You can tell that they're all down in the little ways down this hallway.
Hello.
And you see that this is a secret door that they've just opened on the south side of the plaza here. You can tell that it's like molded into the wall, but it's open right now.
Okay, I just didn't go fast. I just didn't go far enough down then.
Yep.
So then, am I still taking them to the gargoyle?
That's up to you guys.
My little fairy's little ADHD found a squirrel and had to chase it.
Mm.
All right.
I'm
Hey,
going
look.
to be. I haven't left yet. I'm screaming. Do you want me to go to the fountain?
I definitely can't hear you this far in.
Okay.
You're actually not that far apart from each other. You
Hello?
can hear her.
Who is it that's with
No,
me?
she's in the statue plaza screaming.
All right, she's behind us.
Is that Chip that's
Oh.
with me, or
That's Chip, yeah.
Yep, that's Chip.
okay? Okay. This isn't. I don't think this is the same gargoyle, but
It is identical to the one that was in the other room.
upset. He's gonna get upset when I open this door.
I guess we're going down
defend.
here then.
So I'm gonna do my divine ward
Okay.
to
So
protect.
Sean, we're gonna go follow them because they didn't answer us. Woot.
okay, so you open the door, the gargoyle starts to move, your divine ward.
I see a new fountain here, and I
Yep.
just go, oh, I can purify this.
Okay,
Are
so
you
you
injured? Hilarious.
This is a different room than the other one.
Okay, no, I'm asking if you were injured, Hilarious.
Oh, was I injured? No. I am injured, but not from this battle.
okay, but you're still injured from before, right? Because you guys didn't take a long rest.
Correct.
Okay, so you get some
6 hit points back.
Oh, thank you.
nice. All right, yeah, so
get
you
6 hit points back. You pick one point. And then the other one, I get 2. The next damage roll has disadvantage, so he rolls twice and
got it. Yep.
takes the lower one.
Okay, so the gargoyle is gonna take a swing at you, Hilarious. What do you do?
I dodge.
Yep. Dodge,
Okay, that sounds like a defy danger dex to me.
dive.
Defy danger, Dex.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah. Okay, stumble, hesitate, or flinch. I'm gonna say this thing moves with surprising speed to intercept you as you move to wing your way through this door. It's gonna hit you if you go through. You can choose to go through and get hit, or you can choose to back off.
I am going to dodge backwards and not go through the door and just be like, "Look, I'm a Kaliak. I'm supposed to be here. Please let me through."
Okay. Yeah, so you flip back. Chip, what are you doing?
Chip is going to push the gargoyle away from the door.
Okay, that sounds like a strength.
Or all right, I'll try and make a strength check. Sure.
Oh man! All
Holy
right.
shit, I have a -1 or 0. I got a
So
10.
So this thing is super heavy, but you charge it and you like slam into it and you topple it over. Yeah, and it flails and slashes at you. What do you do?
I like sneak. I like so I go behind it or whatever. So I basically trip it so that it crashes into the ground. So
Okay.
that basically I'm using its own body to get in its own way. So I guess I'm dodging.
Okay, I think that's a dex. Yeah.
I'm squirreling
All right.
away from it. Holy
Yeah. So you dodge it. You trip
Alright.
it. It's very fast and very strong and very tough. But it's not a complex martial artist. So you with your actually how do you know so much about martial arts, Chip?
Because we fight spiders.
That's true. Yeah. This thing's
legs. You have to dodge them
Yeah.
I
all.
love it. Yeah, this thing's actually a lot. It's like
This has only got 6 limbs.
yeah.
It doesn't have 8.
It's absolutely yeah. So you fight it like you fight a spider, and this thing you got all its limbs managed. You're forcing it to back off against the wall here. It's gonna eventually either tire you or overpower you because it does not get tired. But you've got it at bay for now. What are you guys doing? And Sean, you hear them.
Tripped. I'm gonna slam through the door.
Okay, Hilarious, you rush through the door. Sean, you hear them. You hear there's like sounds of battle coming from the room up here. There's like crashing and scraping of stone on stone. Hilarious, you charge through the next room and into the next chamber. And in the chamber, it's a dead end. In the center of the room is basically featureless except for the geometric patterns of the Kaliak all around. In the center of the room, there is a pedestal, like you would see in like a Kaliak temple, for a holy relic. And sitting on the center of this pedestal on a white cloth that is like tattered and frayed away over from time, there is a key with an icon of the rising sun on the back of it.
Do I recognize this key as the one my grandfather used?
Yeah, it looks familiar.
I grab that key.
Okay.
Also, is this another little secret switch down here?
You feel around the wall there and you can't find anything.
Okay. I'm going to, with the key, fly back out and be like,
I can't hold it.
I got it. We can go. Run,
all right.
run.
So you guys scramble to escape this thing. As you've taken the key, it moves through the doorway and gives chase. What are you guys doing? It's surprisingly quick.
I shut the door. Slam.
It does a Kool-Aid Man and comes straight through the door. The door is now broken.
Chasing us, run.
The door is gone.
I can't declare this anathema because this is like one of your things, right? So I'm just gonna do a volley.
Okay, go for it.
With that, all right. So I'm gonna do a fighting retreat. So here we go. Pew! Holy cow! The wasp gets in the way. Get out of there.
Okay. Deal your damage. Okay, you deal some damage to it. Where does your what are you throwing at it or shooting it with?
I have what are they? They're like they're rock shard. They're like knives, but they're made out of rocks.
Okay, yeah.
So they're basically balanced, sharp things, and it gets stuck in its nose.
Like it must probably like obsidian, right? Because you're come from a volcanic zone.
Yeah, it's obsidian. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you throw an obsidian knife, and the knife sticks right in the center of the face, and there's definitely kind of like a crack there.
Yep.
The knife
it sticks in his nose.
Yeah, the knife breaks off as it moves and shatters, but the crack remains. You've damaged it. You guys.
Elmira, forget the water. Get out, get out.
Hilarious, it's coming after you since you have the key. What are you doing?
Since it looks like it's coming for me, I'm gonna fly circles around it to give the rest of the people time to get out.
Okay, that can be dex, or you can do like a defend if you want.
I'll just do. Maybe it would be best to do defend looking at my dex. Am I still shaky?
No, because that was from the Ash Fiend. That does wear off after a couple of minutes if you have time to take a breather, which you have.
Okay, I will do a defend.
Okay. So you're defending the party as the party makes its way out the door. Party, are you making your way out the door?
Oh,
Well-
I blitzed my way out of
Yeah.
here. As soon as he said run, I was like, fuck! And I ran.
The guards that are standing here in the plaza are like, "What's going on? What's in there?" Or I mean, legionnaires.
I don't know, but it's... I
Well,
was
we
like,
don't know
I don't know,
because
but they told me to run!
We can't say because we don't actually know because it was all an internal monologue between him and his ghost.
Well, you know about the
You know, it was
gargoyle.
all internalized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about the gargoyle. There's a gargoyle coming.
Okay, so hilarious.
So
You're
now that everybody's out, I'm
Okay.
gonna start heading that way.
okay. So it's gonna damage you as you stay in the room with it because you chose to defend. It's got disadvantage on its damage roll.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
you
it's going to deal
want to do that. I think we
3
have to-
damage minus your armor, and you can spend your defense holds if you want.
I do not know what holds are.
So
You
so
can
hold is
have
just it's
damage
kind of an
and,
abstract resource that's like so your defend, it has 3 bullet points there. See the description, it says so long as you stand in defense when you or thing you defend is attack, you may spend a whole 1-for-1 to choose an option. Half the attack's damage, open the attacker up to an ally, giving it +1 forward, or deal damage to the attacker equal to your level. So you have 3 uses of that ability against this creature for this current circumstance, if that makes sense. That's what a hold is.
Okay. Can I deal damage to it equal to my level then?
Yeah, what's your level?
8.
Ooh, okay. So you smash it with your halberd, I'm gonna say. Or actually, I guess you're defending. Do you have a shield or is it just a halberd? I guess it would be the halberd, right?
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I wait. No, I don't have a shield. I only have the halberd.
Okay, so you set the halberd in defense, and it like impales itself on the halberd, and you deal 8 damage to it, and now it's stuck in the halberd.
In its forehead.
Yeah, sure. So I guess you can give yourself +1 forward if you want to hack and slash.
Sure.
Okay, so you kind of pin it with a halberd, and then you hit it with a secondary weapon. What are you hitting it with?
Can I like do a big backflip in the air, like a big loop, and just slam my feet down on the end of the halberd into its head?
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So deal your damage.
Look, Ma, I'm flying.
Oh man. Okay, so you slam this thing pretty hard, and its stone armor is tough. But the damage, you did quite a bit of damage with the halberd on the initial thing. You hit it again with the halberd and spear through its head as it's reaching for you. Its head comes apart, and the inside of it is actually kind of hollow. And so the core of its head like shatters and falls apart. And as soon as you sort of breach the enclosure of it in a certain way, there's this like spirit that was dwelling inside the hollow space within the statue that exits and kind of just disappears. And actually, with your vision that you have from the quest, you see that it's woven out of the spirit of Weird, and the light rune itself is actually animating this creature. And so you see that the magic sort of returns back into the fabric of the world around you as the creature's life force dissipates. So it's those threads of light, kind of the room gets brighter for a moment. You see these threads of light kind of like emanating out of it, and then it weaves itself back into the tapestry of reality.
It's kind of relieving because I was worried that it was a Kaliak spirit that had been trapped there for 1,000 years.
No, it's a golem.
All right, so I'm like, all right, now we go into the other one because if the key was behind this one, we might find what what we need in the other one.
So the fountain that I already fixed.
Yeah, that one.
I'm here.
You guys get the motion of people through the city as the fighting is going on up north is such that you sort of gather like a following of people that are just like wandering around, going wherever your party goes as they try to look for an exit. So you have like this crowd of random civilians.
Magic shop. I'm just like, watch your step. Watch your step. It'll hurt if you fall in that.
Everybody steps very carefully around the dead creature. There's kind of like a commotion in the hallway as people are like, "Oh, what is that?"
I'm like,
All right, which way are we going?
floating in a circle, going, Chip, I need you over here.
Is that down here or which way? I would have saw you, but
This way.
Sorry, yeah, you're gonna come this
that way.
way. This way.
You got it. Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, okay, you're only doing a part. Okay, so
All right.
oh, here we go. We're going over here. All right.
Sean, are you tagging along also?
Yep. There's another gargoyle
You want
down
me to-
here guarding a door, and I'm pretty sure that we need to get behind that door to fight the shadow.
All right, I'll distract them. I'll ask to help. So I'm going to do the. It's basically the equivalent of defend for religious purposes.
Okay.
Let's see here. I got? All right. What do I have to do to your DD demands something of you? Your experience overwhelms you. You get to send a whiz rolls until you take a few minutes to clear your head. You can pick one of these. The details there.
Okay, so I choose one of the details. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. At least 1 minute. It's overwhelming. I'm gonna say that you're.
Just don't break us anymore.
I'm gonna say that the experience is overwhelming you. Just the sheer amount of power coursing through you from the wasp from repeatedly using this ability is starting to tire you. So you get disadvantage on wisdom rolls.
Okay, until I take a minute to rest.
Yeah.
All right. So, but it goes off. So it'll be there. If you did okay. So, they get advantage on defy danger. So if he wants to like get past it. So basically, I'm distracting it, and I can't do that for a while. Or if I do, it's disadvantage. So here we go. I'm distracting it, and he's got the advantage on disable or whatever, defy danger.
Okay. And Hilarious, what are you doing exactly? You're trying to sneak past it. Is that right?
I bolt through the door, like no sneaking, just bolting.
Okay, so give me a dex with advantage, I guess.
I did not hear what you said.
So give me defy danger dex. Roll twice and take the higher result.
Defy danger dex.
Okay, you got a 7.
Oh, good thing.
I'm gonna say you can get by, but this thing's gonna rake you with its claws.
Okay.
Okay, it deals 8 damage. It's reduces your armor by 1 for purposes of this attack. And I'd say it gets one of your wings because that's kind of like if you're like running past it and it's swiping at you, that's kind of like the biggest, most obvious target, I think. So it kind of nicks one of your wings, so your flight is going to be kind of painful and erratic for the moment.
Yep. Not the first time.
Yeah, probably not.
I droop kind of towards the floor, but I keep going.
Okay, yeah, you power through it. So Chip, you're now in the room with this thing. It is not really interested in going after you. It's buzzing. The wasp is buzzing around. It kind of swipes at the wasp, but it's making its way down the corridor toward Hilarious. Hilarious, you get in. You get another one of the keys. This one has the sun high overhead.
Oh, so what was the other one?
The other one was the rising sun.
So it was in the east.
Yes.
So the right side.
There's going to be a third key.
And then it's going to
Right.
probably be the setting.
Yeah, now that you think about it, now you've seen the patterns in detail, Hilarious, you remember there are in fact 3 keys. You remember seeing that him have them, but it's kind of like one of those things that it jogs your memory once you figure that out. But you can confirm it from what you remember.
I saw a way to go up this way. There's another door. If you don't die.
Okay, so Hilarious, you
I
got
say we're already
Okay.
dying.
Hilarious, you get the gargoyle to contend with. What do you do?
Charge this guy because I don't think I can. I'm not going to be able to like sneak around him because of my damaged wing, so I'm
Okay.
just going straight at him with a charge.
All right, sounds like a hack and slash. Ooh, okay, it gets you pretty good.
We're gonna lose
Okay, so-
Hilarious.
4 damage against -1 armor as it slashes you with its claws, and I'm going to say it hits you so hard that you drop either your halberd or the key. Which one's it going to be?
The halberd.
Okay, you drop the halberd, you've got the key. It hits you as you're charging it. It sort of like staggers you back. What do you do? Actually, Chip, Mira, and Sean, what are you guys doing as Hilarious is fighting this thing?
I'm kind of watching from the door over here. I haven't gone fully in, but I see that Hilarious is like kind of bobbing.
Yeah.
So I'm going. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Do. All right, so technically in D&D there is a Song of Healing, and you must perform affect the spell. You can do different ones that are like fast healing, anything like that, or I can do something like that takes away the conditions.
Okay.
So it says all creatures affected by this spell are healed 1d8 points plus 1 per the caster's level with a maximum of 10, and are cured of the following conditions: exhausted, fatigued, nauseated, paralyzed, sickened, or stunned. I will roll my wisdom check.
So I'm gonna say you can. Yeah, go ahead and roll your wisdom check.
I'm only going for Hilarious.
Yep.
I'm not doing anything else.
Okay.
So roll 2d6. Nice.
Okay.
So Hilarious gets, and then let me do my 1d8. So 2 plus my level, which I don't know what Mira's level is.
She would be level 1 because you just started out with this NPC. You guys
Okay.
haven't had a chance to. You might be able to level up because you had XP from last time. I'll give you the NPC folks level 2 at the end of the session.
Okay. And so I basically, anything that has been bothering him, like his wings or anything like that, the exhausted, the fatigue, the nauseated, that's now cleared, and his wing is healed, and he gets 3 points of hit points back.
Nice. Okay, so Hilarious, the halberd's there in the ground. You're healed. You're able to move normally again. This thing still got you pinned in the corner. Chip and Sean, what are you guys doing?
Chip's going to do a volley again.
Okay.
He's going to go in. He's going to wield one of those and his other one. So he's going to use 2 weapon fighting. So basically, he's doing that.
Okay. Go ahead and deal your damage.
So, after throwing twice is a D4 extra damage, which is 1. And the damage is D8 plus 2. So
Nice. That's a
10,
pretty good
11.
shot. I'm gonna say you shatter one of its wings with the obsidian knife, and it kind of slows its movement. It's a little bit staggered at this point. Sean, what are you doing? Page, you there?
Who's Sean? Who's Sean?
I'm getting a whole bunch of robot voice today. I don't know if it's my end or your end.
Oh shoot, sorry. Is anybody else getting that, or is
Probably you're in. Hi, Ahmed.
hey man?
Hi guys. Hi everybody. Sorry I'm late.
So okay, so Ahmed, here's the deal. There is this kind of murky, horrible shadow that came through the world knot into the city of Thar Anos, and is engaged in combat with the party. The party has decided to go look for an exit to this place, basically, to try to get people to safety because they're not able to destroy the shadow easily. Although Hilarious has figured out that if you get hold of the light rune, which is hidden somewhere in this complex, you'll be able to destroy it. Currently, the Legion is fighting to hold back the shadow and some other undead while people are evacuating. Hilarious, you see a Legionnaire come into the room where you're at in the marketplace here, because you're huddled with this crowd of. Sorry, did I say Hilarious? I meant Hyder. Hyder, you're in this marketplace where everybody's like huddled, taking shelter from the melee that's going on just around the corner in the next corridor over here. And one of the Legionnaires comes out here dragging a guy that's badly wounded. What do you do?
I heal him. I'm a priest.
Okay, give me
I give him his last rites. Wait,
give me Defy Danger Wisdom.
Last rites?
I don't have a sheet, but I'll roll a wait. What's 2d6?
Yeah, roll 2d6 and add +1 for your wisdom.
All right, I got a 7. That means I passed, but I also failed.
Okay, so roll me a d8 for healing, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah. I bandaged him up. I do not read him his last rites.
You're like super quiet for some reason.
Maybe I do.
There we go.
Am I super? Yeah, you know what? Somebody said.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe I need to turn myself up.
I literally have you at like 200.
Let me see.
200%.
Wow, 200. No, but I'm looks like I'm transmitting at a decent level. I'm going up to 0. I'll raise my level over here somehow. Nope, I can't. That's it. It's full. Shit is full.
Minding
Weird.
my business.
Oh, maybe I have to raise myself here. There's another place to. There we are. How about that?
Oh,
That's
there
better.
you are.
Bada boom.
Hey.
All right.
We can hear you again
Hey.
without.
Hey.
It was one of
Being-
my 30 mixers. I found the one that controls shit. Okay.
Okay, so you heal the wounded guy.
I healed him for 1 point.
Okay,
Gave
so
him a lollipop.
yeah, okay, awesome. He's going to be out of action for a while.
Ricola.
And people in here are frightened and they don't know what to do. What are you? Do you want to do something to guide and comfort them? Do you want to go find the party or explore or help the guys fighting or what?
Yeah, I make them hold hands. I want to hold their hands and pray, say a prayer
Okay.
to calm them down.
Roll me another wisdom
So
check,
in the
2d6 plus
afterlife,
1.
When we all die here, your body will go into the after. You will go into the afterlife and find peace. Yeah, I did it again.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna say with your prayer you can get a magical effect. What kind of effect are you aiming for?
Calm emotions.
Okay, yeah. So people are calm and everybody joins you in prayer, and one of the soldiers kind of genuflects briefly, but he's like, "I'm sorry, Father, I have to go back into the field," and so he leaves, and Finn goes back. So you see the Legion soldiers march out and they're fighting, and everybody here, they start. I'm going to say, if it makes sense to you, you start singing a hymn, and they all start singing a hymn, and the soldiers are inspired. But still, they're managing to survive, but they're being pushed back, and you see this wave of darkness creeping into the next corridor around the corner here.
No.
I don't know, can you see this on the map? The darkness here.
I heard about this in the recap.
Okay.
Oh no, there he is. This is it, folks.
Yeah, so
Pray
fighting.
to your gods.
Okay, so you may want to try to produce light because these guys are like basically blind fighting against what sounds like a wave of thrall to try to hold this quarter. Yeah, so give me another prayer roll if you want to try to give them some light to fight with.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. So these guys are getting tired. It's fighting thrall is kind of like mowing the lawn or something. Like they're not intelligent, they're not fast, they're not like very mobile, but you just kind of like come on in waves and waves and waves, and it gets to the point where it's like the floor is just piled with bodies and they're like struggling to keep their feet as these things are just like pressing on them, weighing down on their shields, and they're just like forming a human wall in this corridor to hold them back. And the light helps a lot. It's kind of like the only thing that's keeping them intact, the light and the prayers of the people behind them. Okay, let's get back to the other group. Sean, Mira, Chip, Hilarious, what are you guys doing?
I am
I
going
am
to try to
just
dive down and grab my weapon.
Okay. So give me define danger dex for that. Mira, what are you doing?
hold on.
I'm gonna go up like 3 levels when we run.
Yeah. Are the halberd, does it have any special properties or is it just a mundane weapon?
It's just a mundane weapon.
Okay, so this thing advances forward. You lunge for the halberd, and it goes and like slashes at you and goes to step on the halberd at the same time. Are you willing to get hit to get the halberd back? Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna let's be a little bit harder than that. You gotta miss, so you gotta get the halberd, and it forces you back. You manage to avoid getting hit. But as you move out of the range of its claws, it steps towards you, and even though it isn't paying any attention to your halberd, it steps on the halberd and cracks the haft of it. What do you do?
I'm going to use that unstable footing of it to strike then.
Okay, go for it. This sounds like a volley, yes? Or are you going in melee?
I'm going in with melee.
Oh, okay.
It's too close to do volleys.
All right. You charge in with your, I can't remember how to pronounce that spike club thing.
It's a club thing, and I also have a dagger in my offhand.
Okay, nice. So hack and slash, do you have some kind of ability that lets you do multiple moves at the same time, or is that just fluff?
That's just, I mean, I'm doing this hack and slash. I'm trying to use its moment when it's attacking him.
Okay. Yeah, so deal your damage. Do you want to deal the extra? You can use your dagger.
Extra D6.
What's that?
Yep. So I'm going to do no, that's only if I got a 10 plus.
I'll give you the option, instead of putting yourself in danger, you can shatter the dagger that you're using in your offhand to deal the extra D6.
I don't have that many of them. It takes a while for him to make new ones for me.
Okay.
So if I had the rest time, so I'm not going to shatter. So I'm going to just do damage and a D4.
Okay, so it's going to...
a D4.
So
that's going to be 13, 14, 15.
So I'm gonna deal. It's gonna deal half damage. It would have hit you with a wing strike, but you already shattered the wing that's on that side. So it's gonna end up whipping you with its tail, but you have like an extra split second to get out of the way as it turns toward you. Right. You're gonna take half this damage, which is 3 against -1 armor.
So I take 2. Okay.
Yep.
Ouch.
And it knocks you back with the whip-like force of its tail. Mira, what are you doing?
Seemed to do some damage to it. I hit it for 15.
Oh, you did? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's enough to shatter it, actually.
I rolled.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, you got a lot of. Because you got the wasp. So you slam it with the club. and the dagger, and the wasp like tears its head off with its. Actually, I'm gonna say it melts its head because it's like a lava creature. So the wasp gets in, like stings it in the back of its neck, and it just like melts a hole in the back of its head. And the thing collapses. And like I said before, there's this outflow of light that dissipates from the creature's body as it falls to the ground.
All right. I almost rolled max on everything. All right, done.
All right. Yeah.
I'm doing nothing at this point.
Okay. I think both of them could use healing. You can heal one of them if you want to.
Would like it.
Yeah. Oh.
In the meantime, I'm going to
Oh,
pick
that
up
wasn't-
the remains of my weapon and follow Chip out.
Okay.
While thanking him for his assistance.
I don't think that works, right? I think it's a 8 or higher as a pass.
It's a 7 through 9 as a pass, so that's a success with cost.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so roll D8 plus 1. I'm gonna say, yeah, go ahead, do your healing. And the shadow, I'm gonna have the shadow advance up here. So Hyder, despite your best efforts, these guys are getting pushed back. They're holding off the thrall okay, but they don't really have any way to cope with the soulless that show up behind the wave of thrall. As the soulless start throwing spears over the heads of the thrall through the shadows, and out into hold on a sec. Having trouble placing my tokens here. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Okay, so these nasty barbed spears, javelins, come hurtling out of the darkness, and the guy in the front here gets impaled by one of them, and he starts screaming in agony. What do you do?
I also start screaming.
Okay, you start screaming. Screaming is a free action.
And then I'm gonna cast some kind of sanctuary spell.
Okay, yeah, go for it. That'd be another prayer.
Let's keep the evil at bay. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So with the
evil, look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you ward off this Carter. I'm gonna say these guys fall back and they form a tight area, and with your power, the power of the Lady of Light, you're able to ward this hallway so that the creatures can't get by. But you see they start to just turn and march past you as the hallway fills with shadow, and the shadow kind of curls around the edge of your wards. They're headed south. Okay, let's go back to the other group. What are you guys doing next?
No, wait, past us.
Yes, they're heading past you.
Goodness. Oh, thank goodness.
How much did you heal me for? Like, is that 5?
5, yeah.
Franza, the second roll. Okay. Oh. That's good. 14 hit points.
So Saray says, did you find what you were looking for? Is there a way out?
There's not a way out down here, and you have got some balls following us all this way.
Thanks, I guess. She kind of looks a little nervous at that.
I'm still saying. I'm still saying. I'm like.
I have a vagina.
I go. There's a door over here.
Is it another one of the secret doors?
No, it's a door.
We need to find a third secret door. Wow, that's a colorful room.
Yeah, so this is actually just yeah. So this room is like, it's just a mural. It's like a piece of art. The walls, floor, and ceiling of this room are just like very brightly adorned in this sort of brilliant, splendid, colorful way that's meant to evoke kind of like the wind and weather and the warmth of summer and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like a welcoming thing for visitors coming into the city.
What are oh, stairs!
Why are there upside down houses?
Yeah, so these are so if you click on the little things there, these are tiny houses. Yeah, so
This room is filled with a miniature city district of tiny stone manor houses sized for the Kalyak. You spend a few minutes poking in each house at random. You can take your pick of the finest Kalyak furniture, including some pieces that are enchanted for exceptional beauty and durability. If you take a piece of furniture, describe it in detail.
Yeah.
It's Barbie houses.
Weapons.
Yeah, you got little doll houses there that are Kalyak sized. So you guys can
get a weapon somewhere.
Are there weapons in any of them?
The weapons in the houses, give me some. Well, what other weapons in the houses? Yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what, you can find. I would say you find a sword. You're probably not gonna find another halberd. But somebody has like a sword that they have locked in a trunk in the back of their closet somewhere that they've left behind when the city was evacuated.
As long as it's combat worthy, I'll take it.
Yeah, you got a sword.
Pointy! It's pointy.
And you guys, as you come into the stairwell, you see that there is this kind of hulking, putrid monstrosity just standing there alone in the stairwell, looking at you with dead eyes.
We found a way out. Relay it back.
But there looks to be a
roadblock.
Not for long. Going right in.
Well, before we say let's fight them, we are close to 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. Like,
no, that's fair. Yeah,
I've been feeling sick all week, and I'm trying really hard.
No, you're totally cool. I hope you feel better. Let's do the end of the session here then.
That's a good cliffhanger. Yeah, let's just go. Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, we're gonna basically like peace bounce. Like, I don't want to spend another half an hour trying to fight something.
Yeah, I appreciate you pointing that out. Thank you for saying something.
Yeah.
Has anybody resolved any of their bonds?
Sorry, I said.
No, it's okay.
No. Sleepy V.
Okay. Has anybody resolved any of their bonds or achieved their alignment or drive?
I did for alignment, defend the nest, which is prevent somebody weaker than you from coming to harm by putting yourself in danger.
Okay.
Mark back to protect.
Yeah, so mark an experience point for that. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
There's a light one. And there's a darkness one.
There's light and dark.
Okay, yeah, so everybody marked an experience point for that. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Gargoyles?
Okay, so everybody marked an experience point for that. And did we loot a memorable treasure?
The keys!
I think we're working on that.
All right. I'll let you guys count that if you want. It's up to you. So you can mark an experience point if you want to mark one for the keys. Guys,
what about the Barbie house village?
That's true.
That was actually cute.
All right, so that's 3 XP for everybody. Thanks guys. Good game. The next time we're probably going to pick up with the Hope Island stuff, and then we'll come back to this.
Okay, can I have a blank player sheet so that I can make it for Mira?
Yeah, I actually made a whole bunch of extra blank sheets, so just pick one and rename it. You might not have edit. I'll make sure you have permission to edit it. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I don't see them.
I created all these sheets, but I forgot to give people permission to see them and edit them. That's not super helpful.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna make the bard. I'll make the bard before next week.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right, good game, guys.
Right.
All right.
You know, the stone wasps. Did you ever see the Traveler cover of Dragon? I think it was that had the they discovered these kind of like flaming wasps or whatever coming out, and they were like, "What the heck?" I don't know if you ever read.
No,
Dragon.
I never read that. Sounds cool.
Back in the 90s and 80s and stuff.
It was
Have
a
you-
nerd
If I
back
can get a
then.
picture.
If you can find a picture of it, send it to me.
What?
It sounds awesome. I was
Alright,
definitely a
I'll
nerd
see if
back
I can
then,
find
but I didn't subscribe to Dragon magazine because that's expensive.
Artist, the funny thing is because Traveler's a sci-fi and Dragons magazine is usually a Dungeons and Dragons. But they
Yeah,
had
right.
some crossovers because I think it was a TS. No, it's not TSR. Something else. All right, I'll look it up.
All right. Hi, guys. All right, we're going to wrap up the stream there. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. Cannonball, thanks for hanging out and watching. Sorry, I saw your message earlier and then I got sidetracked because I was in the middle of something and I forgot to say something. But I appreciate you being here. Take it easy, guys.